Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. In today's video, we're gonna continue working on part 11 of this building. Let's get started. So in the previous video, we were able to finish the kitchen. Now we're gonna continue working on this. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna type in VG, that's for visibility graphics, and I'm just going to turn on the AutoCAD that we did so that we could assess where we're gonna add in the balcony for this part. So what I'm gonna do is I'm going to add in a floor. So here I'm gonna go to architecture and then click on floor, and then this will be floor for the balcony. So we're gonna duplicate this, and then this will be floor number 4. And then go to edit. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna change this to white or something that is white. So I'm gonna use maybe gypsum wallboard. So I'm gonna use this so that we could change it later on if we want to. Click apply and then OK. And then here, what I'm gonna use is pick line. I'm planning to pick the lines right here, or if not, so I'm gonna choose this, and then we could just offset this. Here, what we could do is we could just move it backwards, or what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pick or create a line from here, and then create a line on the other side as well, and make sure it's touching that one. And here, instead of offsetting this, I'm gonna click this. This one is the start end radius arc. So I'm gonna create an arc from this layout. So here, I don't want it to be like that. So instead, I'm gonna add in a line first in the middle where it will be our midpoint. So give me a second. This is our midpoint right here. This is in this floor plan, and we're going to attach it to perpendicular here. Maybe we could just attach it right there. This will be just our point right here so that we could have a nicer arc in a nicer shape. So I'm gonna do it like that, and probably I'm just gonna select it from this side of the line. Again, I'm gonna click here at each end, then we are going to just select that one. So now we can delete this, and then TR, trim and extend right here. So I'm gonna select this. I think the reason for this is circular. So what we can do is we could just delete this and do it the same thing. So undo it, once you add that, and then we're gonna keep this line right here. So this will be our line. Now we could just delete this. Okay, and then do it Same. We need this midpoint, or this end, not midpoint. So I'm just gonna do it again right here, but it's not letting me do it. So instead, let me try and do this. This end to this end. Okay, now it's looking like that, which is not the way that we want to. I just want it to be looking like this, similar to the. So let's try and do this again. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna pull this back like that and pull this one right there, and let's see. No, it doesn't work like that. Undo it and just delete it. So what I decided to do is just use spline. So what you could do is you could just click it, and then every intersection with a parallel wall, just click it there. And we're gonna deal with that after we finish this. And then at the end here, click finish first, or don't click finish yet because we need to remove this. If you just want to close it, you could do it so that you could just edit. But right now we could just add it and then fix the angles. So right now, I know it's not that accurate, but you gotta do what you gotta do. We're gonna fix that later on. And as you can see, spline is good. And the more you click, the more of this will appear, which is the drag line. Now you could just decrease in the location that you need to decrease. Here it's too much, just a little bit. You can zoom in. And that is looking good. Click finish, and there you go. And then I've seen that this one is not connected, so we just need to fix it a bit. So just double check all your intersections, especially at the end. So that is looking good. What we could do now is split this SL, and then here we could just move it backwards like that, because we need to open this and add in our railings SL right here as well, and then here anything that with a balcony, you need to slice that. Make sure that you have a nicer edge so that for connection. Here I'm gonna use TR, trim and extend. It will form like that. You can use this TR so that you don't need to move it like that. Oops, the other way around. Okay, so balcony, balcony, balcony for that. And now we could then go back and VG so that we could remove the background or the overlay that we did, and now it's looking like that. Save it, and then let's look at it at 3D to see what we've got. As you can see, we have something like that. Here it's still showing because every view will have that. Okay, and then now what we could do is we could add in, so let's go to level 3 and then add in our railing. Click on the railing, glass bottom fill, edit type, duplicate. This one will be condo rail. And then here we could change later on the look, but we could do this is to pick lines, and then let's offset this to 50. Let's see 50 first, which is good enough. I can see that 50 is good, and even at the end, and then click finish. After that, do it again, click on railing and make sure it's condo, and then here pick line again, and then 50, but here we need to remove it, or here it doesn't let you click, so you could just use this and then do your arc. So I'm just estimating it now. So now I'm gonna remove the offset so that I could put it to the position that I want, just a little bit from there, and then zoom out so that you could see the angle. Click finish after, and then here as well. Don't put any offset anymore, and then make sure to use this. Perfect. And then railing again. And this is the last. This is too far. So I'm just gonna delete this and do it again. And then click finish. Let's look at it at 3D. What we can select that, edit. Let's change this. So this is square. And then I want the top as well. So check the baluster. Flat, still flat. Okay. So the top rail, elliptical. Maybe we could change this to a rectangular. So that looks better. Instead of circular, we have it rectangular for the top rail. So that's the only thing that we change. And then here as well. So now it's looking good. So before we put anything else, we need to change this to a curtain wall. Let's try and do the storefront or exterior glazing. Let's see the pattern, which is too high. Let's try it again. And let's see the storefront. The storefront is good as well. As you can see, it has those, and then they change the pattern as well. So I'm kind of feeling that we could just use the storefront. So from the top, we could basically change it instantly by just using the storefront. And then from the inside here, we could change it as well to a storefront. We just want to make sure that we have everything. We selected everything, and then the storefront. So that's perfect. I like the look of that now. I'm not sure if we should change the glazing at the top. So here the glass, a different material. But for now, we're just gonna leave it like that. Maybe we could just change it later on once we figure out. So that looks good. Usually there's partition or panels to divide this. We're gonna look into that later on. But yeah, it's probably a good time to look into it now before we create a copy of everything. Because once we group everything all together, it will change the look of this. Also, we need to add a roof at the top here. And then this will be all glass. And obviously, we're going to change the look of this. So we're going to finish here for now and continue on the next video. Thank you for watching and I hope you liked the video. Please hit like and subscribe. Feel free to comment down below.